gorgeous people. Welcome to the Hair at First podcast, where great hair meets real life. We're your hosts, Tessa,
Monica,
and Michelle.
Three stylists, moms, besties. We're keeping it real about beauty, business, and the chaos of motherhood.
We're here to share stories, laugh way too loud, and maybe spill a little shampoo along the way. Just a quick heads up, we're not making any medical claims or giving professional advice here, just sharing our own thoughts, opinions, and experiences.
So grab your coffee, your favorite blanket, and let's hair it first.
Hello and welcome back to Hair It First. If you're new here, welcome. It's a shit show, but it's a fun shit show. We think you will enjoy. If you are coming back to us, thank you for coming back and following us and supporting us. And so today we're going to have a little fun, a little laughter. We have some things planned, but we may stray away from that and go into our own whole thing. But we're all working on not being grouchy on this episode. Yay! We are going to work on not bitching on this episode, but we'll probably bitch.
I was going to say, we're 100% going to bitch.
We're probably going to bitch.
And Monica's got something up her sleeve that we have no idea, so this is going to be fun.
Ooh. So we're going to play a little rapid fire Never Have I Ever. Have you guys ever played Never Have I Ever?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to just rapid fire throw stuff out. All right? And if you have done it, you have to put a finger down. Okay?
Start with 10?
Start with 10. If you are completely out of fingers, I'm just going to keep reading through real quick. And I want you guys to pick one of them that resonates the most with you so we can talk about it after.
Okay, so hang on.
Okay.
If I've never done it, I have to put my finger down. But if I have done it, they stay up.
If you have done it, they stay up. No.
No,
Other
it's
way.
the opposite.
If you have done it, your finger goes down.
Okay.
If you haven't done it, your finger stays up.
Okay.
Okay. Listeners, are you ready? Get your fingers ready.
All
right. Here we go. Never have I ever hidden in the bathroom for peace. Eaten snacks meant for my kids. Pretended not to hear mom being yelled repeatedly. Served the same meal 2 days in a row and call it planned. Gone to bed just excited to go to sleep. Used screen time longer than I ever said that I would. Counted down to bedtime before noon. Worn the same outfit for too many days in a row. Bribed my child in public. Said because I said so because you didn't have an extra thing to say. Forgotten what day it is. Reheated my coffee multiple times and still drank it cold. Questioned my life choices, especially during bedtime. Felt touched out by 10 a.m. Lied about a store being closed when it was actually open. Googled things I swore I'd never Google. Eaten cold food while standing. Apologized to my children for laughing internally. Hidden the good treats from my kids. Chosen sleep over absolutely everything else. Missed my old life for about 5 seconds and then felt guilty for 2 days after. Sworn I would never do this, and now I do. Realized that my mother was in fact right. Whispered aggressively during intimate time, "Don't you dare wake the baby." And survived the day on caffeine and bad vibes. So moms, parents, if you've ever done any of those, welcome to parenthood.
Yeah.
And I just want to say I lost initially.
Me
because
too.
I've done all of these things.
Yeah.
Same.
100%.
Like I
All of
almost
them.
considered cutting my arms and hands off because I'd run out of fingers. I
Me
didn't
too.
even know what to do
Immediately.
anymore. Like,
Immediately.
Yeah.
There's this rule at my house that I have. If it's the last of anything and you know I like it and you touch it, I'm going to fucking kill you. And it is said like that. Don't touch it. And I still to this day. Like I don't drink Pepsi every day. But by God, when I want one and it's not there, I want to murder somebody. And now the only person in the house is Mike. So I'm
he's
like,
the only
"Dude,
option."
Mike?
Did you seriously just drink it and not replace? Like, you know better. I mean, it may sound really harsh, but sometimes you just need things.
And that's the thing. Don't do something that's going to really piss us off and then act like we're crazy for getting irate about it.
Yes.
Because I'm going to throw a damn fit and I'm going to throw things that happened 10 years ago in your freaking face.
Because that's one thing as women we do.
Yep.
We don't get rid of any information. I stockpile it. I got files.
We don't.
I can't remember a lot of things, but I could tell you what you said on January 4th of 2002 at 11:56. Don't mess with me.
Yeah.
But on to what Michelle talked about eating the last thing. My biggest one is when you put an empty something back.
Oh, man, it happens all the time. And my kids are grown and they still do it.
My gears. Because when I go to make the grocery list, I scan. That's what I do. I scan.
Right.
I'm not going to go into the box of
Shake
popcorn
everything.
to see how many packs there is. If I see a box, I'm going to assume that there's some in there. Like, my pantry is very organized, extremely organized. So, like, I can see everything. And typically, if we get to, like, 2 or 3, you put it in we have bins. You put it in the bin. Because then if I don't see a box, I know that that item is running low. Don't you dare. Or put back a drink that has this much in the bottom. Just kill it. Just drink the whole damn thing.
Yes. Yes.
Just drink it.
Yeah.
Don't put it away.
And don't put a bag of something back in there with just
3.
some crumbs.
Yeah, 3 cheeses.
How about a
or
chip
something
clip?
crazy.
That's also a Nazi thing in my house. If I find anything, even if it's a bag of a box of Triscuits in that bag, I buy those little chip clips. Use it. Because you never eat the whole thing before it goes stale, and I hate anything stale.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
have so many
I ended up because my kids are famous for that. So I will go and buy like pretzels. I pre-bag the pretzels. So they are in individual Ziploc sealed bags. And there is a serving that you need in that bag. You can take that bag and then nothing else is touched.
Right.
Because my kids just leaving shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the world to eat.
Okay.
And then they leave it out, and then one of the dogs eats it, and then everybody's crying because Peanut or Teddy ate their pretzels. And I'm like, well, why were your pretzels on the couch? Like, you know
Right.
better. Don't
Yeah.
put stuff. Like, that's another thing. I hate when you eat somewhere other than the kitchen.
Well, you would hate me. I eat in my bed.
Yeah. Me too. I eat in my bed. I am a snack whore in my bed.
It drives me insane.
Yeah.
Because my bed, my bed has to be made tight so that way when I get in it, it feels fresh. But I also wash our sheets like twice a week.
I do mine once a week. Maybe I should up it to twice, but yeah, I eat in my bed.
I do all
Now,
the time.
yeah, me too. And the kids know. And Adam, they can come by my bed and find some snacks.
Oh, I
Or
have a drawer.
I've hidden
I have
stuff.
a drawer
Yeah, I've
that's-
hidden stuff in my
You
drawer.
have a drawer in your bedroom that
Yeah.
has snacks in
It's
it?
in my nightstand.
You'll get there, Monica.
No, I won't.
Oh, honey. You don't
No.
think you ever will?
You're
will.
gonna get there.
I know that I won't because Craig is super OCD.
So is Mike.
And no.
Adam doesn't
Cannot
eat
believe
that.
it. I don't even eat
But
at our
I
island or the kitchen table anymore because my back hurts so bad. I have my
Yes.
heating pad set up perfectly, and I have a little table that slides under the couch, so the table sits right next to me. Yeah, I
Yeah.
am literally an 85-year-old woman now.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
pretty much
We
me
love you
too.
in your 85-year-old woman ways.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Is there anything that you do, and I'll give an example of what I do, that people are just like, what in the F are you doing? Like eat a food a certain way or just have little quirks about it. So we make popcorn and I make it homemade at least once a week. And you know how there's like a fluffy ball part? I chew all the hard stuff off and save the ball, and then I eat all the balls together.
It's because Michelle likes balls.
Balls. Mike, last night
That's so
we had
cute.
some I've done it since I was little. And I was like, I'm trying to figure out when or why I started this. I don't know. And so I look over at Mike and he's, you know how many popcorn. That's what I'm used to. And he's got like his both hands on one piece of popcorn. And he looked at me and he's like, I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm trying to figure out what you're doing. I said, well, first of all, you've got way too many fingers that are getting all greasy. 2 fingers. You hold it and you and then you put it in your bowl. He's like, you are weird. You're just weird.
I will say that is pretty strange.
And if anybody tries to eat my balls, the only person I've ever shared with is Berlin. And now that she's 19, she knows. She's like, can I? No. Make your own balls.
Does she do it as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All I can think of is sweaty balls or just balls. All I can think of right now is just balls.
They are salty and buttery.
Sweaty, salty balls.
I can honestly say I don't do that. I do one thing and everybody gets on me about it.
What is it?
What's that?
I don't like touching my food. Like food that you're supposed to be able to like pick up with your hands, like fries. I eat fries with a fork because there's something about touching. I don't know. I've always done it. It's just been what I've done. And my girlfriends, and they make so much fun of me. They're like, hoity-toity's getting out her fork for her french fries. And I'm like, it's not me being bougie. I am bougie about a lot of things. I will be the first to admit it. I am very extra on a whole lot of levels with a whole lot of different things. But I eat everything with a fork. Like,
See,
I don't pick any food up.
I do. I pick my french fries and stuff up, but like my chicken wings, things like that, I will eat them with a fork. There's a lot of things I also. Well, do you eat your chips and Cheez-Its and shit with a spoon or a fork?
I very
What you
rarely
doing?
eat them.
Oh, gotcha.
I will
Because
take
I
the
have to
cheese off a
touch it.
pizza, like a slice of pizza, and I'll just like grab it with one finger and just mow it.
Monica Spukin. Well, one of my guilty pleasures is zero sugar Twizzlers. I love them. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, well, there's a lot of crap in them. Well, I love them. Even if I have a reaction to them and I need to eat Benadryl with them, I freaking love my Twizzlers. And if I have popcorn, when I have popcorn and Twizzlers, I put my Twizzlers down in the popcorn, roll it all around, and then I eat them out of there. But my favorite thing to do is bite the ends off my Twizzlers and put them in my drink and drink my drink through my Twizzlers. I love it. And then I eat that ice cold Twizzler. I love it. But I also, back in the day when I could eat Twix, and I'm not going to lie, sometimes I might cheat and have one with a side of Benadryl. But the big thing I do is I take off all of the chocolate and the caramel or the peanut butter, whichever flavor I get, and just all around the little cookie part to get those the chocolate off of it. I give all of that to Adam, and I just eat the cookie part. It's the only part I want, the Twix.
So it's full of saliva when he gets
Yeah.
it.
He loves my saliva.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
Here, baby, have my sloppy seconds.
Oh, you know what it's like being a stylist?
What just happened? Did your day cancel?
No. I just wanted to let you know I stopped into the salon to use the bathroom and the pipes are completely frozen. The toilet overflowed. So you may not have a bathroom available. Call Gina. She's in contact with who owns the building. Hopefully you can get in there by time. So if the toilet is frozen, doesn't that mean all of
If
the...
your pipes are frozen,
Yeah.
you're going to have to unthaw. You don't want to burst them. You're going to have to unthaw them slowly. You're going to have to open all the cabinets from underneath, and you're going to have to put a little space heaters
But that means our salon
Yes.
down.
shampoo bowls are frozen.
Down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to have a working bathroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Legally.
You can't have
I mean,
somebody
you know.
coming in and their belly's upset and they be shitting in your chair or your trash can.
Oh my God.
Speaking of that, again, last week, had to clean my tanning trash can because somebody peed in it again. What is it with... Yes, this has
I don't
happened
understand.
before. I guess they're in there and they're already undressed and they can't hold it, so they pee in my trash can. This has happened
That is
before.
wrong on so many levels. I'm like, I
So
don't
many
even know what
levels.
to say. I can't even.
So many levels.
We're adults.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
How long are you in there to tan? 15, 20 minutes?
exactly.
Why don't you go to the bathroom before you tan?
Well, for one thing, I have 2 bathrooms in my salon. So here's salon, the tanning room. Right next door is a bathroom. If you have to put your t-shirt and underwear on and run from there to there real freaking quick, freaking do it. I don't give a shit. But don't pee in my trash can. Yeah.
I'm
How
so
gross is that?
disgusted on so many
That's
levels. That's
nasty.
absolutely
I know.
freaking disgusting.
I know. I don't know what is wrong with people.
Gross.
Gross.
That's
I've
disgusting.
banned people before for tanning.
But what would your instinct be? To be like, hey, I gotta pee, let me pee in this trash can.
Yeah,
And then leave it there. If I'm gonna pee in a trash can, I'm taking the bag with me.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm
Something.
going to dispose of it in the bathroom.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys know this about me. I hate urine. Urine, the smell of urine, the look of urine. I hate urine. I'll clean shit up all day long. I'll clean puke up all day long. I don't want to, but you get near me with urine. Like if a jellyfish stung me, don't be trying to pee on me. A, I'm allergic to your pee because you're a mammal. B, I can't. I don't like urine. It makes me just want to.
Gross. I don't get that. I'm still like, I don't understand. I'm confused. And the fact that it's happened more than once
It's happened
even
more
puts
than
me over
once.
the edge more.
Yeah. Even
Like, it's
in
gotta
a
be the same
salon,
person.
when I first did my apprenticeship 25 years ago, at that salon I was doing my apprenticeship at, that's the first time I'd ever knew something that like that would happen, and somebody peed in that trash can in the tannery.
I've never.
It's the first time I'd ever heard of that. And
Never.
it's happened. This was probably the 3rd time at my salon.
That's gross.
So if you're listening, piss
Knock
head,
it off. How
cut
about
the
that?
shit out. Because if I catch you, your head is going in that trash can. I can promise you that. This is the one time I will tolerate the pee smell because I'm going to rub your whole freaking face in it.
And it's not somebody that brought their kid and
I don't know,
I'm trying to
'cause
figure out.
I have 24-hour tanning.
You would take your
at
kid
my
to tanning. It's bad for their eyes. Like you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have
Right?
Well,
I
some
have
people
twen-
are not good parents.
I have 24-hour tanning. So I don't, I do
I was
have.
like, is she thinking? Tess is frozen. Jessica.
Oh,
That's my brother's call sign when he's got a few in him and he's trying to get somebody's attention. And you can hear
I don't
him
know what's
anywhere.
happening.
Yeah, that's when I run the other way. Like, oh
Yeah,
no,
right.
no, find a button.
We
Any
all-
part of that.
we all have those people that were like,
Yep.
this is what's happening.
Yep. This
This is what is happening. I'm going to stay far away from that
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
God love it.
Yep. She's gonna get off and come back on, hopefully.
Am I frozen? She just texted, am I frozen?
Yes. So we have this thing. So the room that we have 3 bedrooms in our house, right? And
Yeah.
my husband, he's like super frugal. He'll spend money, but he's very conscious of our heating bill, right?
Yes.
So I have a crib in here and, it's set up for my granddaughter. However, I have my desk in here and, my lights and everything. He shuts the vent. It shuts the door and it is effing cold, right? So he's always like, just tell me before you need to film or whatever. And like last week he texted me, hey, do you need to get on a Zoom or anything? I'll get the room warm for you. But I always come in and I like hid the vent. I took the vent off and hid it in the closet and he found it. He found it. Yes. I've taken it off and just put it under the desk before. So yesterday, before we go to bed, I just opened the door. I wasn't even going to do the vent or anything. I just opened the door. And he's like, I said, hey, I got to film tomorrow. So, and it was like a lion roar. Like he was yelling at just that mean, how men get that mean?
Yeah.
I said, why are you so upset right now? He's like, what was the word that he used? Something about, why do I always have to come at him about it? He's like, I will get up in the morning and make sure that room is warm for you. I'm like, well, how much money do you really think we're saving by me not opening that door tonight at 11 p.m.?
So that's
I
my
know.
thing. How much money do you think you're going to save?
Right. So I don't understand. But I'm trying to be a good wife because there's things, obviously, don't drink my last Pepsi. So, I'm trying to, understand his frugalness with the consumer's bill. But I was telling her how this room that I'm in, he likes to close it off and like not heat it. Well, I had to film. We were filming today, so I go to open the door and it was like, it's like, dude, calm down.
I have to be warm in there.
Yeah.
I'm not warm. It is colder than 7 gates of Antarctica up in this room.
Yeah, you're the
Because
downstairs, right?
I ran out of wood.
Oh no.
And I could go back to the wood pile. Am I going to? No.
Don't want to. Just freeze.
Certainly not. But obviously it's super cold because the pipes at work are frozen. So
It's going to be 70 degrees here today.
what?
Uh-huh. And it was so nice
Wait a minute.
yesterday. It's
Did
like
you say
55.
70?
70. Yeah.
It feels like 11 degrees here.
I'm so excited.
I don't even
I'm
know what it is here.
going to go out and walk. It started out cold this morning. There was frost on the windows and things, but I'm pulling mine up right now.
It feels like it's 8. It's 18 degrees here.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's
Mine-
27
look,
and it feels like 11.
I'm already at 65 degrees. Feels like 65, and it's getting up to 70. Oh,
Crazy.
by 2 p.m., 75 degrees.
I'm done with you.
And it was just a freaking snow blizzard, ice shit here. But yeah,
It's been weeks and we still have the same amount of snow on the ground.
oh, see,
Yeah,
we
we
don't,
still
Because
have-
we've had an Arctic blast.
we
for
don't
the
have
last-
any more snow. It
The guy
finally
that
melted.
plows at the salon, you have a dumpster, right? Because I am in between a chiropractor and a dentist, right? He has plowed snow into the dumpster. We can't reach over the snow to throw our trash away. I'm like, okay, this is not rocket science here.
No.
Like, what the are you doing?
All right, snowplow guy, if you're
Jesus,
listening,
Jenny,
get your shit together.
pull it together.
Ah,
Come on, man.
Make life easier for us.
yes.
Our life is already far too complicated.
It's just insanity. It's insanity.
ridiculous.
Our lives. Yeah.
So I want to show something. So look what I have here, you guys. I saved my toast.
Oh,
That live that I did.
I love that you did that. It's so cool.
So people that aren't able to watch this, what I'm doing is I'm holding up 2 pieces of toast. So a little while ago, I did a test with our detangler, which I also use as a heat protectant. And then although I duct taped it, it is a heat protectant that I have sold for probably the last 15 years. And I say I'm a Nazi about a lot of things, and heat protectant is one of them. And I'm really, really annoyed at how this turned out because I have been selling this. That's all I had been doing. So this is the one, half of it, this half right here, had the heat protectant on that I had been selling for the last 15 years. Put it in the toaster. This is the side that has nothing. Yeah. Okay. Now this is the one with our heat protectant on it. So I had taken a piece
So
of paper
awesome.
and protected
Take a picture of that.
Yeah.
That's
Because
amazing.
It's the bomb.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Take a bite.
No.
Please don't. Because the crunchy person in me wants to be like, how long ago was that?
2 weeks.
And the bread's not molded.
Right.
What does that tell you about your food?
Yep.
It's a
Right.
good.
Saying.
That's
Yep.
a good. See, you guys don't fall into dares like I do. I would have taken a bite, been like, "See, bitches, I ain't scared." But I always
That's
took.
cold.
I've
Then
always
you would've
taken
eaten
all of the
Benadryl.
dares. Yeah. I've always taken all of the dares, and that's where I went wrong on half of my life.
In fact, that is accurate.
Yes. Yes.
I can't wait till we're together again. So Monica, we have to come up with some dares.
Okay, calm down.
We
I'll
can
do 'em.
make this fun.
Bring it.
But hold on. We have to also participate in the dares.
Yeah.
And I can already tell you what my first dare for you is going to be.
For who? Michelle or Tessa?
Michelle.
What is
Oh,
it?
God, I'm not getting a tattoo.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
Why not?
Ouch. You know what?
It
This
doesn't
is the
even
thing.
hurt.
Okay, so I'm a Libra, which means I'm always, always going back and forth on things. I can be pretty adamant about certain things, but I change my mind. The only tattoo that I will get, I'm saying this right now, never say never type of thing. My daughter, Berlin, and I have always said, I love you, infinity, right? So I thought about her and I getting just the little infinity sign in like a light gold or tan or something, maybe on the inside of my wrist or something, but that would probably be it.
Why would you?
Because I wouldn't change my mind.
That would be really cute. But our little logo, not the FG logo, our Hair First logo would be a really pretty
That's
little
very hard to
dainty.
get.
Dainty
Do you know how many times
tattoo.
that needle's going to have to go up and down to...
Just a microphone.
You gave birth.
Just a microphone. We could get just a
okay,
microphone.
let me tell you the story about giving birth. That would
Yes.
be cute.
That
That would be
old
cute.
style. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Michelle,
Tessa, are you game?
you know I'm game.
Okay.
So
Let me
are
tell
you,
my
Michelle?
birthing story. No.
You're gonna go
So
night-night.
I had told my doctor from the beginning, I need an epidural. It's going to
Not
happen, right?
me.
So you go through that whole time of, pregnancy. I was a horrible pregnant person. Anyways, they have to induce me, right? And he goes in to check everything. And, I'm not even talking epidural or anything at that point. He goes to leave the room and he peeks his head back into the nurse. He goes, make sure she gets an epidural. She's not going to be able to handle this.
That's hilarious. See, I said no epidural, and I did 15 hours labor, no epidural, and
Do you want a fucking medal?
yeah, I do because
I
it
don't
hurt like
give
a
shit.
mother effer. But I did not want that needle in my back.
Oh,
I
I
don't
got
like
you.
needles. I'll get
I
tattoos
don't
all day
either,
long, but I don't like needles.
My first daughter, I was in labor for 27 hours with no epidural. And I was like, no.
No.
They walked out and they were like, this is your last opportunity to get one. And I was like, I don't want one. I don't want drugs in my baby. And then by the time they walked out, I looked at her dad and was like, go get them. I need drugs. So then when I had my second daughter, I walked in and I was like, okay, come on, right here.
Go ahead,
do it.
Go ahead and get it.
Just listen.
So did you
I don't
guys
need a medal.
know? I didn't know this. So apparently I was pushing wrong and they
Yes.
turned the epidural off. I'm like, what? You could turn the epidural off? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. So I literally, I mean, I was not in heaven, but I just say this jokingly. I went from heaven to hell in 0.3 seconds. And now I have no epidural and have to finish because she was getting stuck and yeah.
So the epidural is in a machine off to the side.
Yeah.
And
Why didn't I know
will
that?
continuously run until they stop it.
Yeah.
Because they'll stop it after you won't get the drip anymore afterwards.
You guys, I blew
And-
blood vessels in my eyes.
Yes.
Blew all my blood vessels trying to push. Didn't know that was a thing either. I was so not prepared. Like, why didn't I do some research?
I took Lamaze class, and
I
it
did
did
too.
help. I did.
It
It
didn't-
did help. But you guys, I had 3 water sacs. Had no clue. You guys, I am 5'2", and when I tell you, my nieces and nephews would put their dinner plates on my stomach to eat off of. I'm not even kidding. And so when I went in after my water broke, the nurse was like, your water didn't break. You still have a water sac. And I was like, Brad, you go and you get our new fucking rugs and you bring it back and you show her. You run the litmus test on those because it did break. And so, yeah, the doctor comes in. He's like, yeah, your water broke, but you have another water sac in there. And I'm like, what does that mean? And he's like, well, you could have another baby. Well, they broke that and there was another one behind it.
How does
No
that
other,
happen?
no other babies. I was going to have triplets.
Imagine.
I said, if there's 3 in there, I'm taking the cutest one home. So don't even. But anyway, so what had happened, Isaac sucked up all the nutrients. So Isaac was an only child until I married Adam. So he would be like, I'm bored. And so I'd say, you shouldn't have ate your brother and sister. He's like, I still do it. Shouldn't have ate your brother. I didn't. Yeah, you did. You ate him.
Well,
you ate him.
You kind of did.
You kind of hate your brother and sister, but
did. Oh
my
had
God,
no
could you
clue
imagine?
in all of my ultrasounds or nothing that I had 3 water sacs in there. But yeah, 3. And I was like, well, seriously, if there's more than one baby in there, we're going to have to talk because I'm not prepared for 3 little Brad Taylors. I can't do this. Yeah, but yeah, he ate his brothers and sisters. But I was mean in labor. I was mean and then nice. I had my sister in a headlock here and I had Brad in a headlock here for hours. And when I finally gave birth, my poor sister was walking like this out of the room because she was still so bent over from me having her in a headlock.
Oh my gosh. Now I will say, so I had my 2 daughters and I had all the people there. Everybody.
Yeah, my whole family
All
was
the
there.
people. And in the room, everybody saw all the things happen. COVID took a lot of things away,
Yeah.
but I gave birth to our son with just me and him. And let me tell you, that was the most special thing
I bet.
because there was nobody else there.
Mhm.
Like, it was probably the most relaxed birth I'd ever had. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I had to have like a peanut bowl in between my legs because I'm small. And Craig is not. Craig's like 6'3". He's big dude. So they were like preparing my body. And I remember the nurse coming in and she was like, hi, I'm sorry to wake you up, but we can't get a read on your fetal monitor. So like, we need you to move. And I was like, okay. And I remember looking over at Craig because she like, I saw her start to like undo stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, this is happening.
Oh, yeah.
And I looked over at him and I was like, you need to wake up. And he was like, why? And I was like, because we're getting ready to have a baby. And he was like, yeah, we've been doing that all day. Like, what are you talking about? And I was like, no, like we having a baby.
Mhm.
And it was just because you couldn't have visitors. So like nobody was there. It was great. We got to be in the hospital together. Colton was a little jaundiced because he was born early. So like when we left there, we went straight to the girls. And like the girls were the first people to see their brother. It wasn't, you know, his mom or my mom or literally the first 2 people to see our kids was the girls. And that moment was phenomenal. So
That's
then when we
awesome.
had our next daughter, I was like, I don't want anybody at this hospital.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody at the hospital. I don't want anybody there when we get home. I want to, obviously, whoever's watching our kids, but like, I want to go home and I want to have that moment where we went from a family of 5 to a family of 6 together.
Yeah.
Because it was the most amazing thing. So like as wonderful as it would have been to have my mom was actually in Europe when I had our daughter. She likes to, you know, leave me and go do things. It was so awesome. I mean, Raylan was like 2 weeks old the first time my mom met her. She got back from Europe and I was like, don't touch her.
Don't touch her. You've been in
Don't
Europe.
touch her. You can look at her.
Yeah.
But you've already been this long.
been
Let's
traveling.
just make sure you ain't got no bugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That would be nice. My whole family was there. I mean, my brother and his wife had to drive. Well, my brother and his wife and my other sister and her husband had about a 2-hour drive to get to where I was at. And my sister and my other sister and my mom had probably about an hour and 45-minute drive. I'm laying in the bed, you know, labor and stuff. The door flies open. My brother runs in still with the cordless phone in his hand. Mind you, I'm the baby of all my siblings, and they have babied me my whole life. Home phone still in his hand. Yeah, and his wife was like, he never let it go. He just ran out the door. Everybody get in the car. They brought their baby, who was about 6 months old. Well, no, she was almost a year then, and she was, when I would have a contraction, she'd be going. I'm like, oh, get her out of here. She's feeling my pain. And then my sister runs in, blood all over her chin, no skin on her elbows or her knees. She ran straight out the house and missed all of her concrete steps. She ate shit. So she gets to the hospital bloody. They were all like, and then here comes my dad. The whole room was full, but everybody, I'm the baby. So they just flip shit when I called him. And then 15 hours later, I finally give birth. They all, got there real quick and shit. But yeah, it was neat. But yeah.
So I have got another funny story. I mean, I've had one child with lots of experiences.
Same here. Yeah.
So I tore pretty bad. And so and my body was in shock. So he was stitching me up. And the only thing in my mind was, quit shaking, Michelle, because it's going to be crooked. Like, that's all I was thinking. And I had a hold of my husband's head. I had his ear in my hand and in a headlock. And the doctor was like, you need to let him go. And like, I remember his face right here. He's like, she's fine. She's fine. Because I was just, I don't know. And then they had to get after me a little bit because she got stuck. And the nurse was like, one more push. And the doctor was like, don't tell her that. And then he like got after me a little bit. And so I got my husband like this. Doctor's down there sewing me up. And he's like, hey, Michelle, I'm really sorry, that I yelled at you a little bit. And I go, that's okay. I still think you're really cute. He was hot. He was hot. And
mine
my
was too.
Face is literally a centimeter from mine. And I just looked at him and I said, did I just say that out loud? And he's like, yes, you did.
That is
my
great.
Fucking God.
As he is sewing you up. Hey, my doctor was hot too, and he kept asking me to please quit cussing, and I'd be like, okay, I'm sorry, and then I go, motherfucker. He's like, please quit cussing. I know what hurts, and I'm like, okay, I'm really sorry, and they're like, son of a bitch. So,
oh my God, I'll tell you,
my doctor with my girls.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, so my best friend and I were pregnant at the same time. And we were actually like due on the same day, which is pretty interesting because when I told her I was pregnant, she laughed at me and was like, haha, it's you, not me. And then she found out she was pregnant. We went in there and he was like, well, you got a baby in you. And I was like, damn, because if you put one in me, I'd be okay with it too. She was like, Monica. And I'm like, May he rest in peace. He's since passed. But damn.
Yeah.
I was like spread eagle. I'm like, you can look at whatever you want to look at.
Check this out. Check it. Get up in there. Get up in there.
I was a lot skinnier then. I was 20. So everything was in the places it was supposed to be.
Right.
Well, mine was.
Oh my God, have you
funny.
guys seen those underwear all over TikTok that are for camel toes?
Yes, I have seen those. Yes.
Yeah, so basically what they've done, except for their thongs. Mm-hmm. So when I wear leggings, I mean, whatever. I always wear shirts long because I don't, sometimes things are meaty.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Did you say things
Why
are
is it
meaty?
Did you say
meaty?
He calls them meat hangers.
Sometimes things are meaty.
And so I'm super self-conscious about it, right? But like, that is our anatomy. We can't help it.
It's very true. It's
right?
Very
Why
true.
is it a bad thing? Like, whatever. Guys is just bulge. Our boobs are right there. What's the difference? So I've always worn like something long over them or whatever. So I'm like, oh, these are kind of cool, right? So Monica, basically it looks like they've got another thicker they've sewn in a piece of fabric so it stops the split. They're still dying if you can't see them.
Can I just tell you what makes this better? Courtney just texted me because she's homesick and said, y'all are gross.
It's genius.
sometimes things are meaty.
And the best part about it was you were so serious.
You were. Me and Monica, you just kept going with your story, and me and Monica were going, wait a minute, did you say fucking meaty?
Well, and then I'm watching a show and this girl had reconstructive surgery on it. And I'm thinking,
I've heard of that.
I mean, it's just like a facelift for your vagina.
Yeah. Little trimmy
Lift
trim.
that shit up.
Little trimmy trim and stuff. Yeah.
Like, ouch.
Oh my God. I can't.
I don't know
I can't.
why women are expected to get surgery on everything.
Right.
Man, God made us how we are. We
Yep.
got extra folds that we have to tend to. When you are in there washing your vagina, you've got to
gotta
pull
move shit
things
around.
over. Yeah. Yes, exactly. You're rearranging everything.
Oh, and
my
it's just
gosh.
worse as you get older. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Oh, it
That
gets
was the-
meatier? Does it get meatier as you get
meatier.
older?
What's it called? You got the fupa over the meaty. Yes.
I'm done.
All I can think of is those freezers that have the meat hanging, you know.
Just picture two of them together.
Oh my God. Okay.
Wait, do
This
you
episode of
push them and make them
Parent
swing?
First. Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay, you guys.
And we are done.
Shoot.
If you are
were-
still with us.
Yeah. If they were, I hate thongs. But I'm like, I want some that aren't thongs to
Yeah.
cover it up.
Yeah. But even when you do that, it forms.
I can't.
It forms. So they have those
If
hard
you try
cup
to do the
ones.
splits, one
Have you
might
seen
fall
the
out.
hard? Have you seen the hard cup ones that just slide on
For
now?
women?
Yeah, they're plastic and they make this shape, but they have the V for the front, and it's like a lacy, pretty thing. But you just,
So how does it stick?
I guess your
Suction?
ass cheeks just hold it on. I don't really know. I seen it the other day, and I was like, that looks uncomfortable. For one, and two,
Well,
mine
things
would
need to
fall
breathe.
out and be on the floor when I'm walking or something. You definitely couldn't do squats.
Look at Monica's face. Honey, you're too young. You'll get
How
there.
did we? I just want to know how we got to this conversation. How did we get here?
I'm telling you, I have a sleeve of surprises. I might look sweet and innocent with my resting bitch face.
I
but
have Tony. If
I
you're
have a devious
listening,
mind.
I tried to tell you, Michelle was not the little sweet innocent thing that you thought she was. She's an animal. She is an animal, and we love everything
Tony
about
is
it.
going to die when she hears.
Actually, I think we should go ahead and send her this recording for her to get to listen to.
100%. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well,
Well, this
thanks
was
for-
a very interesting 42 minutes.
thank
We
you
hit
for
all the
tuning
bases.
in. Yeah.
Oh my God,
I
it's
mean,
42
all
minutes
of-
long.
42 minutes long. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we love you all.
I want you guys to comment. I want to know.
Yeah.
First of all, have you guys seen these underwear all over TikTok? And is it something you'd buy? I mean, there was a need. Somebody made them, and people are buying them. So
And-
other people have meaty vaginas too.
I would also, as you're as you're sending in stuff, I would like you to let me know if you ever refer to yours as me.
I don't even have words.
I can't wait to tell Adam.
To our population of listeners, I hope this was as pleasurable for you as it was for us, because I have cried, I have laughed, I have questioned my existence with these people,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
And we are so glad that you could partake in our meaty conversation.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Love you.
See you guys.
And that's a wrap on this episode of Hair It First. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you laughed, learned, and maybe felt a little more seen through all of the good hair days and the hot mess ones too.
Remember, we're just sharing our own thoughts and experiences. No medical claims or professional advice here. Just real talk from stylists and moms who get it.
Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and share Hair It First with your fellow beauty lovers and boss moms. We will catch you next time with more stories, laughs, and probably a little conditioner in our hair.